try not to kill anyone. The order the captain sent Crank before they landed on Lazoon. Kind of rude if you asked him. There was no trying involved. Killing just happened, and he shouldn't be blamed. Folks, and even machinery, should be more careful about getting on his bad side. It probably didn't help he owned a pair of bad sides, one worse than the other. The Gypsy Moth, that big, beautiful ship that he loved and hated in equal measure, landed without any intervention from him. Everything ran on automated sequences with only a little input from anyone. A crew of tolerable folk manned the actual controls and general upkeep of the ship's reactors. Since being made chief of engineering, Crank oversaw things, for the most part, barking out orders, keeping lazy shits in line. Someone a few EC years ago, short for Earth Calendar, the regulated unit of time most human-run ships opted to use, had called Crank a conductor in the grand symphony that was space travel. He punched the fellow for making his job sound emasculating, but he would note he didn't kill the organic waste of space. The comment was tossed at Crank back in a time when he used the name Craig and only possessed one slightly bad side. A lot had changed since then. The ship finished landing with almost nary a jostle, the port they parked at a pit stop on the pleasure and vice planet of Lazoon. While the Gypsy Moth replenished, the captain and crew would conduct business, flesh, vice, and goods. Lazoon appealed to a broad range of needs. Crank would also be wrangling. He needed to ensure they topped up supplies. Just common sense to always have a full hold, given the distance between planets with actual ports. Never knew when a streak drive might fail or an emergency strike. Mixed in the shipment, there were also some parts needed for repairs. The problem with spaceships: no sooner was one thing fixed than something else broke down. The real work in engineering wasn't the actual flying of the damned ship. Say hello to the glorified mechanics. Who ran the ship? Don't let those captains and lieutenants sitting in chairs giving orders fool you. Without a functioning ship, they were nothing. Which was why when he noticed Jameson, the captain everyone liked to ass-kiss, leaving the ship, Crank ignored him. Fucker. Solans approached, a virtual clipboard floating alongside her. She did so love her lists. Whatever it is, figure it out. He planted his hands on his hips. But you can do it. Sir, now I'm really not listening. Figure it out, Solans. Her first name, not her rank. He did things differently in the bowels of his ship.